to do the intro again. What? It's okay. Hey everybody, we're back. Sleazegrinder Supershow is back. There goes Heather. She's gone to, I don't know, find another warehouse. But we have another guest tonight.
Some secret location.
For another secret location. This lady is no secret. She's one of the top fashion designers in this town. Am I right, Sophie?
Yes.
Great artist. Whoa, no, go back in. I haven't introduced you yet.
Oh no.
She's also one of the great skull artists in this town. Do you like skulls, Chris? Have you not Cardone?
Do I like skulls, Ken?
Right.
Oh man.
Everybody loves a good skull.
Yeah.
This lady can deliver. We're gonna find all about her art and all about her clothes.
Let me try to get to the right camera.
Okay, Stace.
I'm trying.
Okay, hold on.
It's a process, man.
Yeah, sure.
The thing is very not being cooperative today.
I think because it seems really greasy. Wait, can I just introduce her? We have a full shot. We can.
Yeah, that's fine.
She'll just come and sit down. Yeah. All right, Stace.
Yeah, go
All right.
ahead.
Here she is, everybody. It's Sophie Kaplan. Come on out, Sophie.
There we go.
There you go.
Yay!
There you go. Beautiful. Wow. Look at that fantastic outfit she's got there.
Like a magician. A soul magician.
Move in a little bit, Soph. There you go. There you go. And by the way, don't look at the monitor. Look at the camera. Yeah, you're going to want to look at the monitor. But don't look at the monitor.
Camera 2. All right.
Camera 2. Beautiful. Sophie, welcome to the Sleazegrinder Show.
Thank you for having me.
This is Chris, and this is
Hi.
Stacy,
Hi.
and this is also Stacy.
Thanks for having me.
And I'm Ken, and I met Sophie at the Black Arts.
Sophie, please move a little closer to Stacy.
The Black Arts, whatever,
Perfect.
marketplace.
Yes, the Boston Hassle.
Boston
Black
Hassle.
Market. Yeah.
Exactly.
The follow-up of which is this Sunday?
Next
Sunday.
Boston Hassle
December
does this
10th.
event too,
Yeah.
and it's not a secret.
It's not a secret. This one you can go to. We're just talking about one of their secret shows. You ever go to these secret shows?
I have not actually.
Yeah, I don't need any secret shows. Just tell me where it is, man. I don't want to have to guess.
She did tell us where it was.
She did tell us where it was.
She did.
Well, what?
Makes sense though, because it's a cool location, but you can't attract too much attention because of cops, right?
Sophie, did you make this outfit?
I did, yes. Yeah, I just made this.
I hate when he
actually
does
just a
that.
couple
It's the
days
most
ago.
annoying thing that you ever do.
What?
When I ask a question and you completely ignore it and move on.
I'm sorry.
That all the time. It's so annoying.
I'm sorry. Did you ask a question? What was
Yes.
it? What was the
It
question?
doesn't matter.
No, let's go
moved
back to
on.
it.
It didn't matter.
Okay.
Actually, Ken, this outfit you're wearing is wonderful. Why don't you tell us more about it?
Sophie, tell us about the outfit that you've created here. It's very theatrical. I like
Yes, it is. I actually this week I've been working on a lot of new designs for like the holidays, like New Year's Eve and holiday parties. So this is one of my newest ones. I wanted to do something that's warm for like if you're going out on New Year's, but still you gotta have that sparkle. So it's like has the sequins,
Yeah.
it's lined, and it has the hood, so
Right.
it's really cozy.
Yeah, it's got a good line.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Fantastic.
Is all of your stuff so practical or not always?
I try to be practical. I mean, I like to be comfortable. You know, if you look great but you feel like all constricted, then you're not gonna have a good night.
It's not worth it, you know?
So I always try to make my clothing as comfortable as I possibly can.
If you're feeling on top of the world and you're wearing sweatpants, you're probably going to be looking pretty damn good in sweatpants.
Yeah, exactly.
Honestly, I think, personally, I feel like comfort is a little overrated as far as fashion goes. If you got to be a little uncomfortable to look cool, I think that's okay. To me, personally, I don't
Because
need...
you don't remember what it's like to be comfortable.
I was just going to say,
If
Ken
you
doesn't
ever
really look
dove
that
into
comfortable a lot of the time.
No, but also, I feel fine now, but also, in general, the stuff that men wear is usually pretty comfortable. We don't have to wear high heel shoes or anything like that. So no one's strapping me into a corset.
I don't have to wear high heel shoes either.
Yeah, right. No, you don't have to. I'm saying, but a lot of people do.
Jeez, Ken, you really blew it right there.
I really didn't. Just being contrary, but I really didn't blow
You
it.
don't have to. You do because you want to.
Is black your major color scheme or?
It is. I do a lot of black. I also like red. That's my favorite color after black.
What's your shoe size?
9.
Because
this guy's got a
roller skates black and red.
I do have black and red
And
roller
aren't they
skates.
in like a 9 too? Didn't you say that?
Nine and a
They're
half.
cursed, you know.
No, yeah, 9. They're 9s. If you need some roller skates, Sophie, I got some.
All right, that
Do you know
was
how to
sweet.
roller skate?
I do. I haven't in a few years, but
Yeah.
it would be fun to pick it up
Put it
again.
right back up on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
I gotta keep this
You're gonna give
together.
her cursed roller skates.
They're not cursed. I broke my leg skating on
Looks
them,
like the
but
type of lady who can handle a curse item.
yeah, she can. Yeah,
They really need
she can
someone-
probably uncurse them.
Yes.
Yeah,
do
and
you
someone
call
with
that?
like a flowing outfit would be incredible on those.
Yeah, reverse the curse. That's all.
No, but I think it's like the Red Sox when you say that.
But that's what I'm asking her to do is to reverse the curse, right? Something's cursed, you uncurse it. I don't know what you do. What do you do, Sophie? How would you? If something was cursed and you took the curse off, what would you call that?
I guess you'd have to call it a curse reversal.
Thank you.
Curse, reverse.
Curse reversal.
Reverse,
Curse
curse.
reverse.
Reverse curse.
You want to put up Sophie's? You want to put up your Etsy? You want to show that to people?
Yeah,
Ooh,
sure.
yeah.
if you have it.
Am I going to?
We're gonna go to Etsy / What are we going?
Etsy.com/shop/skeleton closet 13.
Skeleton Closet
These are so
13.
loud.
There are 12 other skeletons in the closet on Etsy, but this lady is the 13th and therefore the coolest.
13 is my lucky number. So.
Right. And you draw a lot of skulls too.
I do, yeah. Some of my art is up on my Etsy.
How many skulls do you draw in any given week?
It totally depends. Sometimes I draw every single day.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm focusing more on my sewing, or I just, need to take a little break. But I probably draw on average every day to like 3 or 4 days a week.
Can I tell you something?
I've got a lot of
What's your
skulls.
medium? So you do clothes and
And I do art. I paint. I do like mixed media, mostly. Yeah.
awesome.
I would like to say for the record that I probably draw a skull a day,
Do you really?
just for kicks. Not professional about it or anything.
I wish we could see one right now.
Do you
But
like
I-
make a point to do that, or is it just like the doodle that always comes
Just
out?
the doodle that comes up.
Has
I like
the
to draw
skull
skulls.
You're
evolved?
like
Or you
those
do the
girls
same
in middle
one?
school who always drew that like S thing.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
mean,
I'm talking about?
I
yeah.
did one of those the other day just to see
You
if
did?
I still had it. Yeah,
Really?
still got
I,
it.
did, I just
People
found
are
out.
really obsessed with that. They
Yeah.
like, use like a ruler and shit.
I just recently found out about the S thing. I'm not sure the S thing existed when I was younger. I think it's a relatively new phenomenon. But I know now that there's this S that everybody's drawing. See, did you draw the S too?
No, man. I was paying attention in class, all right?
Oh, okay.
I was doing my thing. No, I was drawing like badass lasers and stuff. I was
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mainly started drawing from doodling in class.
Yeah. So what's your background? You go to art school?
No, I did not. I'm mostly self-taught.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I started like drawing and also learned to sew at a really young age, so I've just been doing it my whole life.
Wow.
And I just always knew that that's what I wanted to do.
That's fantastic.
You got a
So,
prodigy in the room, man.
yeah, exactly. So you taught yourself how to do something like this.
Yeah. I mean, I
Wow.
had some help, definitely,
Yeah.
from other people, but I never formally went to school for it.
Bring us into
I'm sorry. Oops.
the process. Like, so this outfit that you're wearing here. First of all, you thought about it, and then the next thing, did you do? What did you do? Like draw out what you wanted to create?
For this one, I didn't sketch it out. I actually so I work at a fabric store.
Okay.
So all day I'm looking at all these different fabrics that we have, and with looking at them, daily, I just start to get ideas. Like I get drawn to certain ones. Like this one, I had been looking at for a while, and I was just thinking, like in the back of my mind, what would I make out of that? What would I make out of that? And then I just was thinking about holiday designs, and I
Yeah.
got the idea to do like a hooded sequin thing. And since this fabric is so like lightweight, I wanted to do something flowy that so I just kind of like kept developing the ideas, and then eventually I just sat down and made it.
The mind of an artist is so infinite.
Yeah.
I mean, she sees a hooded, what would you call this?
Skeleton
Dress, I
closet.
guess, a hooded
13.
dress.
A hooded dress. Ken sees a similar fabric. He sees curtains.
Yeah, that's true. We got all our
Yeah,
curtains from fabric
I
stores.
recognize that fabric.
Which fabric store do you work at?
It's a sophisticated fabrics. There's one in Somerville right near here, and then there's one in Dorchester.
Do you work at the Somerville one?
I was there originally.
That's where we got the curtain.
Now I'm in the Dorchester store.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, no, I think we definitely had that.
Yeah.
I may have gotten some of
must
that
be
one or
nuts.
something similar. So.
That must be nuts being somebody who works with fabric, working at a fabric store.
I know it
It's
really
hard.
is.
I basically just give my paychecks back to them because
Right.
I love it.
Yeah.
I bet you have a ton of velvet.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to work in a record store, and it was like the worst thing.
Just buy
Actually,
records
it was
all day.
like the best thing.
Yeah,
but
it's the best
It was
but
like
the
the
worst.
worst. Yeah,
It's both.
I guess.
Yeah.
So you sell your clothes.
Yeah, I do like artist markets and stuff,
Yeah.
like the Boston Hassel Black Market.
Right.
Then the Etsy shop I've just been setting up,
Okay.
so I'm new to online sales.
Okay. So mostly you've
figuring
been doing
that out.
local stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I only started selling stuff about a year ago, so
Okay.
I'm still figuring out, ironing out all the kinks, figuring out how everything works.
So you have no sales for Cyber Monday.
I actually know I had for Small Business Saturday a coupon code that I'm also doing today. On my Etsy account, the code is Holiday 2016.
Again, that's Holiday 2016.
And that's ending at midnight tonight.
Midnight tonight.
Very good.
All right, there it goes. There you go, Stace.
There I go.
There she is.
Oh, yeah.
We bringing some of this
got
stuff up. Let's get a good look at.
We'll get a good look at it. We'll take a gander at some of the wonderful things that Sophie has available in her Etsy store. Etsy's where it's at. That's where everybody goes.
Yeah.
That's pretty rad.
Chris, I
That's
gotta
my
say,
shop banner.
when I'm not look at that, all this beautiful stuff. When I'm not drawing skulls, I'm browsing on Etsy. So
Yeah?
there you go.
You a big fan of Etsy there, bud?
I'm a huge fan of Etsy.
I gotta get into that scene, man,
I like
because
that
I've heard
lacy
so many cool
skirt.
things about Etsy.
Thank you.
Which
Yeah, that one, it's actually,
one?
it's like a fishnet, the
But
one
like
in the
fishnetty
left.
looking skirt. So would you
Let's,
wear that over another?
So what it is, it has the fishnet material, and then the skirt actually on the inside has that tight part attached.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
That's
wear anything
great.
under it. Yeah.
Not only that, $45, affordable.
Yep. Yeah, I try to keep everything affordable. Luckily, the fabric store where I work at has really good prices, so I can keep my material costs down because I really want, people shouldn't have to spend hundreds or even thousands of dollars to
Right.
look fashionable. Everybody should be able to look the way that they want.
That's awesome. Hey, Stacey, scroll down and let's take a gander at some of those cool skulls, man.
Let's also take a
That's where
moment
I'm
to
at.
point out that all these items, they ship internationally.
Yeah, so you can get them no matter where you are in this world.
Send your
Sophie
pal
will
in Italy a
deliver
a
Yeah.
print, a skirt.
Oh, look at
If you're
that.
watching this from Mumbai, buy a dress.
I was looking at her skulls and I was thinking, I love these skulls. It's the same thing. It's like, I'm always looking for art for work, and I was like, I can't. These skulls are too much for work. But we'll put them in my house, put them on the wall, stare them at in my bedroom. Better believe it.
That one
Look at
kind of
that
looks
one.
like a beehive or something.
Yeah, that one on the original, the dots, I glued sequins onto it because I love sequins. On the print, it doesn't have the sequins on it because it's just a print, but the original, that's how I created that design there with the little circles. They're gold sequins.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. What's some of your most popular items so far, Sophie? What really goes like hotcakes?
Well, I just opened the account, so I've only had a couple of sales so far.
Yeah.
But when I can see what people are looking at, I mean, right now around the holidays, like I listed this dress and another sparkly skirt, and those have been getting a lot of views. The skulls are very popular. A lot of people are into skull art.
So what happens? So like if you make a dress, do you make them in a bunch of different sizes, or you just make them to order, or how does it work?
I usually make them to order.
Okay.
I have standard sizes, so I list just the measurements X small through X large.
Yeah.
And then I also have an option where people can select custom size, and they send me their measurements.
Wow. That's cool, man.
Yes.
Not off the
And then
rack.
when I do craft fairs, I do try to have a few different sizes available because people want to take something home with them.
Yeah.
But I do offer still at the craft fairs, if somebody sees something that they like and I don't have their size, they can pay a deposit, and then I take their measurements and make them a custom one in their size.
That's cool, man.
Since you have such a good eye for this stuff, like fitted stuff, does it really bother you when you see people just wearing? Because it's hard for me to just find stuff off the rack in my budget that really fits my weird body sometimes. But I've always wondered, my friends that can we have a couple of seamstress friends. I had a roommate that was. I was always wondering, is she giving me the eye?
No, I mean,
Does this shirt not
I feel the same way because when I see a guy wearing a suit that's off the rack, it drives me bananas. It just doesn't look right. It never looks right. If you're just off the rack, it's never going to work out because you're not just one measurement. Nobody's just one measurement, So you can't be if you buy a size 40 suit, right, and everything is size 40, everything's not size 40, just one part of you is, So that's why it's
exactly.
it costs more, but everything should be tailored really,
Yeah.
So
Right, if
I don't-
only most people had money to tailor things, buddy.
Exactly.
Well, that's why I started sewing. I didn't
Right.
growing up. I didn't have the money, and my parents aren't going to to buy a growing kid a bunch of expensive clothes because
Yeah.
they're going to grow out of it.
Right.
So I started sewing because not only could I make stuff fit me, but if I couldn't find something in a store or couldn't find something affordably, I could go home and
Yeah.
try to figure out how to make it for myself.
So I think, honestly, I think Sophie Kaplan has an inspirational tale to tell. Because you too, how long you been doing it now?
It's 10 plus years.
You too, in 10 plus years, could perhaps sew something as dope as the outfit that Sophie is wearing right now.
I believe the homage goes, if you
Yeah.
can't reach the fruit from the tree, plant
Yeah.
the seed.
That's exactly right.
That's it right there.
Yeah.
If somebody wanted to, Sophie, if somebody wanted to start creating their own fashions, what's the first thing that they should do?
Well, there's a lot of really great online tutorials. I mean, if you just Google anything, I mean, you can start with just really something simple, like just a square pillow. There are a lot of different things like on
nice.
Pinterest and online that will walk you through the
Wearing
steps.
this square scarf face myself.
And it's really easy. I mean, people think that even just making a pillow with all straight lines is going to be too much, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. It
How
might
long
take a
before
little
you
while.
get a sewing machine going?
I would say take a class somewhere and try out a sewing machine before you buy one, because it's a big commitment and you might realize you don't like the machine.
That's the only class I've ever
Really?
completely
You were no good at it?
failed. They gave me 2 tries and I was out.
Yeah. She's just started knitting. That's,
Ah.
how you doing with that so far, you think?
I'm proficient.
How close are you to this kind of business?
I could only do like a scarf, but soon I'll be learning how to do shapes.
Yeah.
But I can actually do the knitting stitches, which is the most important part.
What I aspire to do is, I don't know what you do, but I aspire to sew patches on my own jacket.
Yeah.
I feel like I would feel very empowered if I could figure that out.
Well, actually, I'm a success story myself, because if you
Okay.
look at some of these patches,
Yeah.
it looks pretty ugly.
Yeah.
But
you're saying-
this one right here is pretty neat, like all of them are
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
pretty good, yeah.
But this one was a disaster. You can see I went over like 3
I
different
like that
times.
look though.
So you're saying,
Jacket.
if I'm to understand you, you sewed these on yourself.
Some of them, yes. Yeah,
That's good stuff, buddy.
yeah, man.
That one looks
Looking
great
good,
too.
yeah.
It takes patience.
Takes patience and fortitude.
Yeah, I guess fortitude comes into it. It's a major role, man.
Yeah.
A lot of fortitude.
Good for you. I'm not at that point in my life yet where I can sit down and put that patch on myself.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
yeah. I hire a guy, $4 a pop.
I remember you were telling us.
Yeah.
If you want some tips, bud.
$14 for the back patches.
I know. I heard.
That's a lot, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. Like,
Yeah.
do that.
I just bought a vintage blue leather jacket last week. Stacy pointed out that the seam was split on the back. I took it into the guy. It's costing me $24.
That's very difficult to fix yourself.
Sophie,
Someone who knows what they're doing.
a split seam.
Especially with leather.
Yeah, I mean maybe.
It wasn't on the
Leather's very
inside, it was on the
different, though.
outside.
Yeah.
If I had a needle and thread, could I have taken care of that myself?
Depending on how much hand sewing experience you have, maybe.
I have a 0.
Then
Yeah, I don't-
No, okay. All right. I'm not sure I got ripped off on
Probably
that one.
has to take the
care
lining
of it.
apart.
Yeah.
It's just
There's a
really
way
not
to fix
good.
it from the outside by hand. Like there's a stitch that's like an invisible stitch. but
Yeah.
It's trickier.
Yeah.
It took me a little while to get the hang of.
Do you have like a sort of dream fashion that you would like to do sometime that you haven't done yet? Have you like something in your head like if I could do something, like if I could, put this together, that would really be something.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to do.
Yeah.
Just more complicated designs that I
Yeah.
haven't had the time or resources for, like jackets.
Yeah.
Or like less wearable, more artistic, showy pieces.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
I don't really do because then I can't wear them.
Right.
Because
So is it very important for you to be able to wear everything that you make?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I like to. I sometimes make like really like fancy dresses and stuff,
Yeah.
and then I have nowhere to wear them, and I'm all like,
Right.
aw.
Right.
But I mean, I do just because it's fun.
Yeah.
So I'm okay sometimes if I make more of like a show piece that I'm not gonna immediately be able to wear. But in general, also more from a practical standpoint, I want to make myself stuff that I can wear so that I have clothing to wear.
Yeah.
You know what I think is kind of interesting? Like you were just saying, you make something and then you don't have any event to go for. Like that'd be kind of cool if there was somebody who was a seamstress, such as yourself. If you'd take that term upon you.
I think she would.
I guess.
A seamstress, and you were commissioned for an outfit for a specific event. Like I'm thinking of like Jimmy Page during Song Remains the Same. He has that like badass like tiny jacket and the pants with the
tiny
dragon.
jacket, right.
But you don't see him wear that any other time.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if he commissioned somebody to make him an outfit for that show.
Just for that
they
show.
did.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that most performers do that.
For their big gigs.
Yeah.
No.
That's you soon though. Soon enough.
First, that's two things. First of all, I believe you'd probably prefer a fashion designer to seamstress. Am I correct?
Probably, yes.
All right. That's what I figured. But secondly,
Well, that's why
But
I
either, I
asked.
guess, are technically accurate.
Sorry, that's why I asked. Okay, you should have corrected me.
My
instead of
old
just
roommate
laughing
called
at me.
herself a seamstress.
but secondly, no, I just thought about it while you were talking. It just dawned on me later on. But second of all, I think that's the way that you should go.
Yeah.
I think you should go with embroidered tiny jackets, and I think that this might be the fashion designer to pull that off. I think there's a collaboration in the future.
Maybe.
That's how I feel about it. Yeah.
And I still think there's nearly enough sparkles in Heavy Necker, man.
Yeah, I don't think there is either. I think
There's sparkles all over Mike T's drum kit.
I
but
think some
nowhere
nice
else.
velvet would be good for you guys.
some velvet would be sweet.
Crushed velvet.
Because here's the thing.
Do
Here's
you work with a lot of different, like, do you work with leather? Do you work with velvet? Do you-
Yeah, I definitely work with velvet. I work with leather sometimes. Mainly, I would do more, but it's a little pricey to get
sure.
real leather.
Yeah.
So I'm always afraid that I'm gonna, mess it up. So I don't want to work with it. But I've definitely done it before.
Do you find that you work in like themes? So you're like, I really like this particular material or this sort of essence, or do you just sort of get inspired to do like this shirt and then like maybe something else that's completely?
Yeah, I mean, are there different styles that you're into, or?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, right now, the past couple weeks, I've been into making the sparkly, blinged out stuff.
Yeah.
I got in that zone. I've been doing, like, a lot of shiny stuff, a lot of sparkly stuff. Sometimes I get in a mood to do more casual things and, like, t-shirts and do more of my skull things.
Yeah.
So it depends. I mean, I think, like, with every artist, you go through phases and you have certain moods where, there's something that's inspiring you and you want to do a lot of versions of that, or sometimes you just want to try a whole bunch of different new things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's obviously got to be some extent of artistic input there. Like, do you find yourself while you're designing a piece or something having an emotional connection or an emotional direction to it? Like if you're like, man, I'm really feeling angry right now.
Ooh,
and you
should make
create
angry
something
clothes.
Like angry, or
Yeah.
like, I'm feeling really happy right now. I'm gonna use like sunshine yellow fabrics or something. I don't know
Yeah,
how that would translate.
that does happen. I mean, also just in general, especially since it's clothing, the weather really influences stuff.
For sure.
If it's like a gross rainy day and I'm sitting down to sew, like, that's when I'm like, I'm gonna make like a sweatshirt or something. If it's 90 degrees out and sunny, I'm like, I'm gonna make a cute little like bright colored skirt. So.
That's it.
How long does it take you to make something? Like, how long does it take you to make this?
This one took a few hours. I did it over like a couple different sittings, so I'm not sure exactly how long, but probably like 4 to 6 hours.
Wow, that's pretty good. So,
Yeah.
theoretically, what you could do is, like, it could be like, I have a party to go to tonight. Here's my idea. Bang.
I've done that.
Wow, that's
I
cool.
did that last New Year's Eve. I didn't have anything I was like really feeling like wearing, and I made like a sparkly 2-piece dress. Like I started it at like 5 and I was going to an event later that night, and so I was scrambling around trying
Wow.
to finish it. But I've done that a few times. I've woken up and been like, I'm just gonna make a new dress to wear like in a couple hours.
That's super cool.
I've got do you think you could make something that's like a romper that's shorts and then butt flaps that look like a long dress, but really it's like butt flaps so you could flounce around?
Yeah,
in
I
it?
could probably do
'Cause
that.
I really have my mind set on this.
Yeah, because, so that's something that I would really like to do,
Like shorts
Sophie,
with coattails.
Basically,
Basically,
front and
yeah.
back, flaps.
is let's design something for one of us.
Yeah.
Let's put our heads together, design something, bring it to Sophie, see if she can create it. Of course, we'll pay you to create it. And then we'll debut it on the show, see how it works.
You know, and I
That
think
would
I
be
have
great.
the perfect idea, but
Go ahead.
I
Is
think
it a romper with butt flaps?
no.
That you're gonna wear?
I was just, hey, yeah, like, if it gets hot enough. But you know, the awesome, if we all had matching satin jackets.
I thought it was really,
That's the end game, man.
that is the end game, you're right.
We
I
need
like some
satin
power
jackets.
pants.
But I do want Stacy to have this romper butt flap thing that she's talking about.
I think
With, like,
awarding her
structured
that much
shading.
power would be dangerous.
Really?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
definitely.
She'd be walking down the
dangerous.
street burning everything down in her wake.
Can I tell you something? Just
What's
something
the
that she
point?
thinks about a lot.
She
We'll
thinks
just
about
be
butt
walking
flaps.
around doing our thing, and she'll be like, you know what? If I had a romper with these butt flaps,
It's honestly been eating me alive for weeks.
then I'd
Honestly, I
really.
think it's really considerate of you to try to guard the mud from like kicking up behind the people, you know, walking behind you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have Yosemite Sam on there too?
No, there's no. It's just maybe like a nice mustard color.
Here's the point, everybody, if we can. So we'll talk about it, Sophie. We'll collaborate, and it'll be great. First of all, you're gonna be at Black Arts next Sunday?
It's 2 weeks from now.
It's 2 weeks from now.
The 11th, I believe.
The 11th.
It's at the Elks Lodge right
At
near
the Elks
here.
Lodge.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
Any place else are you gonna be?
Yeah, actually, next weekend I'm going to be at an event in JP. It's at Spontaneous Celebrations.
Okay.
And then 3 weeks from now, there's a Krampus-themed market at Eridanos
All right.
Tattoo Shop, which is right around the corner. There's going to be Krampus art and a lot of, like, vendors who have stuff that's on, like, the darker side.
Yeah.
So that's going to be a really fun event.
You're gonna have some skull art there?
Yeah, I'm going to have some skulls. Definitely.
Me and Chris got a lot of ink over at Eridanos. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
We're covered in the stuff.
Spontaneous Celebrations is where we did all the hula hooping at JP Music
Oh, really?
Fest.
Oh,
They put
fantastic.
on all that. Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so you got plenty of places to go see her in the flesh, and you can also buy her stuff on Etsy. Stace, what is the URL once again? It's etsy.com/shop.
Shop/skeleton closet 13.
Skeleton Closet 13. That's where you can get art from her, and you can also get all kinds of awesome
It was a deal
clothes.
today. Holiday 2016.
Holiday 2016, everybody.
Until midnight tonight.
Beautiful, awesome. Sophie Kaplan, thank you so much for being here. Love your work. We'll see more of you soon, I'm sure. Thanks everybody for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.